Getresponse review, only what you really need to understand.
Alright, so first of all, we're going to start out from automation because automation is one of the most important aspects of email marketing, if not the most important. And when it comes to Getresponse, I have to give them a lot of props when it comes to automation. As you can see here, it's very simple to understand, very easy to connect all of these different steps visually, very easy to see what it looks like. And when it comes to the actual actions, conditions, and all of these different things, as you can see, Getresponse has a lot of them. And I would say really they have all of the basic things that you will find and you will need on an email marketing software. And they have a few additional. So as you can see here, for example, something like special occasion is something that you don't necessarily have on some of the other email marketing softwares. Landing page visited as well, something that you might not find on other email marketing softwares.
By the way, I created a blueprint for the best business model out there, so check the description.
Then some important things to keep in mind, and again, I'm not going to go through everything here, but the one thing that I like a lot, as you can see, I already inserted this here. You can split your automation, so it's really only Getresponse, ActiveCampaign, and Moosend out of all email marketing softwares that allow you to do this. So basically, within your workflow, if you want to, let's say, test out one email, how would it perform if I send this email out with one subject line or a slightly different subject line? Which one is going to get more open rates? Or if I send out an email after 2 days or after 3 days, which one is again going to get more open rates? You can do that within your automation. So Getresponse does have this tool, and that is something that's very, very cool and you don't necessarily get on other email marketing softwares.
By the way, I have created a document of 50 best growth hacks used by the biggest marketers out there. Check the link below.
Another cool little thing that I would say you have to keep in mind as well. So with Getresponse, you have tagging, which you do have with some other email marketing softwares, but not all of them. And you also have scoring, so you can also set scores for your contacts. So again, this is a little bit more advanced in terms of if you really want to sort of find out what are certain interests of your customers and you want to classify them based on those interests. But it's something that can be very, very useful and can have high return on investment. So I would say when it comes to the automation, Getresponse has the best automation aside from ActiveCampaign, and ActiveCampaign really, they focus on automation and they have these called recipes, which are hundreds of different combinations of automations, and you can get super, super advanced in terms of if someone, let's say, followed you through certain social channel, then you are sending them out an email to follow you or suggesting to follow you on the channel, so on and so forth. But that is, I would say, most of that stuff is just something that's really additional that you might want if you want to go crazy with your automations. But for majority of the people, what Getresponse has in terms of automation, I would say is definitely going to be enough. And out of all of the other, aside from ActiveCampaign, which focuses on automations, aside from that, Getresponse is, I would say, the best automation out there from all the email marketing softwares. Now, when it comes to landing page builder, this is actually where Getresponse really shines. They have by far the best landing page builder. I would say really for email marketing software, Getresponse can really rival an actual landing page builder software. And they do really stand out because they just simply allow you to customize a lot of things. So for example here, let's say if I want this image to be somewhere else, I can move it wherever I want it. As you can see, I can even move it behind the text here. I can move it up, I can move it down, wherever really I want. And I can resize all of these things in whatever way I really want. So this is a lot of customization that honestly, even if you're using something like WordPress, WordPress will allow you to customize a lot, but still, this is pretty much allowing you to customize, I would say, as much, if not even a little bit more, or maybe not more, but I would say it's in an easier way, because it would be harder for you to, you wouldn't be able to just take an image and move it behind the text like this on WordPress. You would need to maybe write a little bit of code. So definitely, I absolutely love their page builder, and it's very simple to use as well. While you have so much customization, they made it also in a way that is very, very simple to use. And another thing that's very, very important is that you have, as you can see here at the top, you have variant A, variant B, variant C, and then you have a thank you page. So what this means is basically we can create one landing page that looks like this. Then we can take the next landing page that looks slightly different, or perhaps completely different, depending what you want. But you basically can A/B test, split test landing pages. And this again is very powerful feature that usually, again, only landing page builders have. So out of all of the email marketing softwares, it's actually only Getresponse and MailerLite that allows you to do split testing, but Getresponse has by far more advanced actual landing page builder in terms of how much you can customize. And it's very simple here. You can customize as many pages. Well, actually, I don't know how many pages exactly, but you can have multiple pages that you can customize, and automatically it's going to A/B test which one is getting the best performance. And one little thing that I love about this as well, that's very special, I would say, is that we can take this pop-up here. As you can see, this is pop-up holder, placeholder, and we can actually select where we want it to appear. So let's say you can set rules later on that, let's say after perhaps 10 seconds, a pop-up comes out with some sort of call to action. And we can also choose, so for example, we can leave this pop-up here on the left side, we can have it on the right side or below, or perhaps at the bottom somewhere here. And we can test out as well what's the best position for the pop-up to get the highest conversions. So this is something, again, that you don't really find often, and something that is very, very powerful. When it comes to actual landing page templates, as you can see, they do have a lot of templates to choose from. As you can see, I can scroll for a long time. I would say they have at least probably a couple hundred different templates to choose from. And some of them are actually really nice looking. It kind of depends. Some of them, as you can see, they're a little bit old, to be honest, but there definitely are quite a few templates that you can actually choose from and you can apply for your own business. And if you're not a graphic designer, this, even if you are actually, this can actually help out quite a bit if you just choose, let's say, for example, this is a pretty nice looking template. You just choose this template, put it in, perhaps just you just need to change up the text, change up the colors, maybe move a couple of things around, and that cuts out a lot of time. So definitely, out of all of the email marketing softwares, once again, they definitely have the biggest amount of landing page templates to choose from. When it comes to building out a pop-up, Getresponse once again is very special and way more advanced than any other email marketing software. And this is, I would say, this is one of those factors that might be a selling factor for you, because the cool thing, what you can do here, well, from the beginning, first of all, you can customize everything on the pop-up, whereas usually with other email marketing softwares, you perhaps can just change the image and you can just change the text, and that is pretty much it. You can't really customize much. Whereas here, for example, if let's say I want to change the shape of the pop-up, I can change the shape of the pop-up. I can, for example, add this image here, as you can see, the strawberry, and I can resize it. If I want, I can even make it to be basically outside of this square, so kind of create this 3D sort of effect. And if I want, I can add more images and so on and so forth. So as you can see, I have all of these different fields. I have dividers. Here, as you can see, you can add a counter, subscriber counter, images, trust seals, box divider text, and so on. So really, it's absolutely amazing, honestly, that how much you can actually customize this pop-up. It's as again I am pretty actually surprised that they have so much customization compared to all of the other email marketing softwares. And one thing that I would say is probably even more important than the customization itself is that you actually have, again, A/B testing here. So you can create one form and you can create a different form that is maybe slightly different or has different call to action. And you also have the thank you page. So basically, once someone subscribes, once someone puts in their email address, you can actually customize this page as well. And here, again, you have the same customizer, so you can customize as much as you want. And maybe you want to have some sort of call to action here as well, maybe a tripwire offer or something like that, because someone just took an action, so they're pretty likely to also take another action if you're giving them a special discount or something like that with a timer. So it's really cool that they actually allow you to do all of this. And the A/B testing, the split testing part is very important, because none of the other email marketing software providers, none of them allow you to do A/B testing on pop-ups. And that is so important. If you're getting, let's say, 1% conversion rate from your pop-up, or you're getting a 2% conversion rate, that is going to make a massive difference. That can double your email list. So it's very important to actually nail this and really test out what pop-up works the best. So huge props to Getresponse for actually having A/B testing with their pop-ups. And also, once again, if you want some templates for pop-ups, as you can see, they have a lot, again, I would say probably more than a couple hundred, probably a few hundred different templates to choose from, and some of them do look very nice. So it's nice just to basically get some inspiration from other templates, or just take a design, change it up, and use it for yourself, so it saves a lot of time. When it comes to a newsletter builder, honestly, most of the email marketing softwares, they pretty much have the same function. You don't have the same builder as you do for landing pages, but that's the case with all the email marketing softwares, and you can create some really nice looking pages. The one thing that you should keep in mind that's, I would say, a little bit different. Well, first of all, I do like the whole interface in general with Getresponse. The way you can just easily duplicate things, the way you can just resize the images while just pressing on them, and basically sort of edit on the front end, if that makes sense. And one little cool thing also, what I like that they do is, so you have all of these different blocks here. So for example, you have image, text, video, so you can add all of these things here in the newsletter. And then you can save templates. So if I, for example, created some sort of combination of different, and you have, like, let's say, these different sections. So we chose this section, we perhaps inserted some images, some text, some video. I can save out that block, and then I have my own blocks here, and then later on I can use these blocks when I am creating my own newsletters. So that saves up a lot of time. So I really like that they have this my blog section where you can save the different blocks. Another thing that is very specific for Getresponse, and you might have kind of already understood, because they have a really good landing page builder and really great pop-up builder. So while they are email marketing software, they are also sort of trying to be a landing page builder. So the really cool thing that they do, they have this section here where you can build out your sales funnels. So as you can see here, you can actually attach your ads. So if you're running, let's say, Facebook or Instagram ads, you can connect them here. And then after that, as you can see, the next section, you have your landing page. So you connect your landing page from the ads, you're driving people to the landing page. Then you see what exactly are the sign-up rates for inline. So basically this means within the landing page, or if you have a pop-up, perhaps some people are going to sign up with a pop-up. Then you set up your automation. So basically, you're sending out a series of emails after someone has signed up. Perhaps you're giving out your freebie as well. And then you are creating a sales page where you are selling your product or your service. And then after that, you can also set up an upsell. So if someone buys something, perhaps you want to try to sell them more expensive thing. And then you have your thank you page. And here, as you see at the bottom, you have all of the stats, what exactly were your conversion rates, how much money you earn, what's your ROI, and so on and so forth. It does all of these calculations for you automatically. So it's really, really cool. It makes the whole process of creating a sales funnel and seeing how exactly your sales funnel works, it makes it super, super easy and convenient. Technically, I'm not going to lie, technically, when you're doing your automations, when you're using automation tool with other email marketing softwares, technically you could create this automation where someone goes on the landing page, they sign up, then they are put into automation, then you have these emails sent out, then eventually you send them to a sales page, and then you sell them to downsell or upsell or whatever. You technically can do that, but it's going to be just a little bit more complicated, and you're not going to be able to attach your ads to that. You integrate the ads directly, and you're not going to see all of these numbers like you do here. It's not going to be automatically calculated how much money you spent, how much money you earned, and what's your ROI. So technically you can do, I would say, part of this, the automatic part of this, but it's not going to give you the whole process, and you're not going to have all of the estimates in one place. So the fact that Getresponse actually has this built out specifically for sales pages does help a lot, and it can be very, very useful. So if you think that this is what you're going to use, and most likely this is what you're going to use if you're using email marketing, you definitely should create a sales funnel, then Getresponse makes this whole process very, very easy, and this is one of the reasons why I like this software quite a lot. Another thing to keep in mind about Getresponse, why I would say it is a little bit different from other email marketing softwares, is that you can actually create your own store on Getresponse, and you can basically upload your own. If you're selling, let's say, your digital product or service, you can upload it here on Getresponse, and you can set up what is the price and so on and so forth. So you don't need to use some third-party tool like Shopify or WooCommerce. You can actually have a store with products and everything made on Getresponse. So again, that just saves up some of the additional extra fees that you would be paying for other softwares. And it's not just Getresponse, you can do this with some couple of other email marketing softwares, but just keep in mind, not all email marketing softwares have that, and Getresponse does. Aside from that, when it comes to overall ease of use, user interface, user experience, I do also have to give props to Getresponse. One thing that is a little bit different from all the other email marketing softwares, when you are on the main page, as you can see here on the home page, you have all of these different little dashboards, and this is really cool because you can actually customize what exactly you want here. So if you press here, as you can see, I can add if I want to see my list size, list trends, new contacts. I want to perhaps see specific landing pages, how they are performing, sign up sources, whatever it is. I can add or delete certain sections and move them around. So then it's very easy at a glance. When I just open the home page, the dashboard, I can see, okay, if I'm following something is very important for me, I can see right away, okay, how is this performing, how is that performing. So I definitely have to give props. I really like this, and I wish other email marketing softwares would allow you to do this as well. And so in general, when we look at all of the different tools and sections here that we have on Getresponse, As you can see, again, as I mentioned, Getresponse is sort of a hybrid between email marketing software and a landing page builder. So as you can see here, aside from all the email automation, you also have webinars, you also have push notifications, you have conversion funnels, the sales funnels that I showed you, landing pages, forms, surveys, and paid ads. And again, you can create your own store and you can have your own files. So really, they are providing, I would say, much more than just email marketing software. So when it comes to pricing, Getresponse has 3 different plans. So as you can see, you got your basic, plus, and professional. So in this example, I am doing 10,000 subscriber list. So the basic plan is only $65 a month, which honestly is very cheap. However, what you have to keep in mind about this, I'm not going to go through everything, but what you do have to keep in mind is that with the basic plan, you're not getting the automation builder. As you can see here, it's only on the plus plan that you are getting the automation builder. So you can set up autoresponders, but you just can't use the full functionality of the automations, what I showed to you. And when it comes to sales funnels, you only have one sales funnel that you can actually set up. However, this is different from lead funnel, by the way. So you do have unlimited lead funnels. So if you just want to basically collect someone's email addresses, then you can create multiple of those pages. However, if you're actually selling something and you want to calculate your ROI and all of those kind of things, then you only get one sales funnel with the basic plan. So to be honest, and by the way, you can sell your product, e-products and so on with the basic plan, which is pretty amazing. But honestly, I would say if you need just very basic email functions, you might be okay with the basic plan. But I would say that for vast majority of the people, most likely you will want to go with the plus plan. And as you can see, they do say that this is their most popular plan. And with this now, you are going to get 5 automation workflows, and well, you also get webinars if this is something that you're going to use. But also what's important is you also get 5 sales funnels, and well, you get 5 webinar funnels as well if this is something that you use. So really you need to think about it when you're thinking out about your email strategy. Are 5 workflows are going to be enough for you, and 5 sales funnels, is that going to be enough for you as well? And again, you do still get unlimited lead funnels. So you have unlimited lead funnels and 5 sales funnels. So for a lot of people, I would say honestly that this is probably going to be enough. So probably this plan is going to work for a lot of people. And this is $95 a month, which honestly I think is really great price. If you can fit into those 5 workflows and 5 sales funnels, then $95 is actually very cheap for everything that you're getting, for all of the automations, that super advanced landing page builders, the pop-up builders and all of that. Super cheap. It's really good price, because you do have to keep in mind that you are basically getting email marketing software and a landing page builder in one software. So this is definitely really good, because some of the other email marketing softwares that are less advanced than Getresponse, they usually cost more than $100. So $95, definitely really good price. And if you will need more than 5 workflows or more than 5 sales funnels with their advanced plan, with their plus plan, with their professional plan, you get unlimited automation builder and you get unlimited sales funnels as well. So then you really don't need to have to worry about any restrictions. And this costs $165 a month. So it is quite a bit of a jump from $95 to $165. But at the same time, once again, you're not just getting email marketing software, you're also basically getting a landing page builder. So if you would be paying for those 2 tools separately, you would go with another email marketing software and you would get a landing page builder. you would probably end up paying more than $200. So when you take that into consideration, $165 I would say is still really good price, because even this $165 by itself, even if it would be just email marketing software, it still kind of competes with some of the other email marketing softwares. Something like MailChimp costs, I believe, $105. ConvertKit costs I think around $120 or maybe $130, something like that. I don't quite remember. So it's not that huge of a difference, but in terms of how much more you're getting, it's definitely a great value. So in general, as far as you probably understood, I definitely think that it's one of the best email marketing softwares. And by the way, if you are getting a yearly plan, as you can see, you do get 18% discount, and on 2 years, you're actually getting 30% discount, which is really good. And in that case, as you can see, the plus plan is only $66, which is super cheap, super cheap, and professional plan is only $115. So if you're going to go, if you know you're going to use the software for a long time, go for the 30% discount, and then the price really is going to be super cheap. It's going to basically compete with all of the other email marketing softwares, and it's going to provide you way more value. So I hope you found this video useful. As I said, I absolutely love Getresponse. It's really a really great software. As I said, I have some special discounts and bonuses, so all of the links down below in the description, and also check out the video on my main channel where I compare all of the different email marketing softwares, or in general, if you want some tips and strategies on digital marketing, online business, all that good stuff, make sure to check out my main channel. If you found this video useful, make sure to smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, put on the notifications. Stay awesome, and I'll see you soon.